Yeah, hi everyone, it's Shamila here. Welcome to my channel. As you can hear, my voice is still not 100%. I'm still recovering from whatever it was I had. But I thought I was going to assemble this Icraft Recollection box album, and I thought I'd do it live and record the process so that if you did purchase it, you would know how to do it. So I've already made a start, but I'm going to open it up so you can see how the album is packed. And all these elements come in a lovely plastic bag, so they're not falling all over. And then inside your box is also a DIY for your so how to put your album together. Now I have already started. I put my double-sided tape onto my joiners, but I haven't done anything much, and I haven't really read the instructions, so we're going to do it together. I'm not good with instructions, and I figured out that there might be quite a few of you who may be in the same boat where you are also not good with instructions. So let's see if we can do it together. So what we are going to require are the chipboard pieces, because these are the pieces that I assume make the box. They do show here, but it's not very, the instructions are not very clear. So I'm guessing that these are the pieces that we need. So attach the big box chipboard with the big connector as shown in the image. So these two big box pieces, which I assume is and then these are the connectors. Let me just get my bone folder so I can score this. I haven't done any scoring. So I scored that one, and so the instructions show that this fits onto there. I've got the camera stuck in the middle of my face, so I'm hoping that I am going to stick straight. So normally with this kind of thing, you have to stick right next to that score line. So we've got one. Then it says attach the small box chipboard to the connector and follow the same process with. So there's 4 of these, and I assume that these are the small chipboards. No, they're not all the same size. So there is these 3 that's the same size, and there's 1 that's a little bit smaller. So I'm guessing it's this one. So it says attach the small box chipboard 3A, yeah, to that connector. So that has to go there. Now I just realized I didn't have tape that was thick enough to cover the whole area, so let me just add some glue there. Don't want our box to come loose, and I really hope I've chosen the right one here. So that goes next to that one. It doesn't look right, but okay, I'll have to undo it if it's the wrong one. Okay, and now we need another joiner. On the side. Okay, and you put the other big piece on the other side, so that's got to go there. So let's see, kind of see that this middle one is a little bit smaller than the actual two side pieces, so I'm hoping that I've used the right center piece. Okay, so there we go. We've got that. That's a start. And now they say attach all the four parts of the base to prepare the skeleton. So it's not very specific, I must say. Next time I think I need to help with the instructions. So I'm guessing that we're putting another one here. Because you know I am a monkey do person, so I actually need very specific instructions. Right, so this one will go there. Looks like I've gone a little bit skew. Just bring it up a bit. Okay. And then we've got another small one that comes on this side. See, now this one looks like it's a perfect size for that piece, so it's easier to align it. Okay, so we've got that, and now we need a final joiner to put this two together. Yeah, so let's do that. I have no idea where these go. So I could have used the wrong one in the middle here. Maybe that's meant for something else, but okay. We'll see. Sometimes I have to say, do what I say, don't do as I do. Let me make the mistakes so you can get a perfect one. Okay, so that goes there. And then put the box together like that. Yes, so I'm going to open this up again. Oh, and I used red tape, guys, so it sticks like oil there. But I'm sure that's the wrong one. This has to probably go someplace else. Fortunately, chipboard is very forgiving. So I've changed it. I should have gone with my gut in the first place. Let's see. Yeah, that looks more like it. Let's just add more tape. And else, I should always listen to myself when I speak to myself. So, take two. on the other side again, just to make sure it's not going to come loose. So when you're making any construction, joiners are the way to go. And if you look at the measurements here, it's about 2 inches, I think. So I normally make mine about 2 inches. Yeah, it's 2 inches, and then you just cut in half. It makes it a bit easier for measuring. If you have smaller offcuts, you can always use the offcuts as well. So this is just what keeps everything together. I need to just make sure it's all aligned. And there we go. So that is your base. Fortunately, we're putting paper over here, so it's not a problem. Right, so we got that done. Prepare, okay, where are we going? Prepare the base of the main box by the small chipboard pasted with the small paper as shown below. So, is this the small paper? Yep, so you're getting 3 of these, and that's the small one. So this is probably where the small one comes in. Oh yes. So the small one, prepare the base, paste the small paper as shown in the image. So we've got to glue this onto there. I'm just going to use wet glue, it's easier. Okay, and so I think these then become the joiners. Now silly, I should have scored it first. So these become the joiners to put the base onto the bottom of this one, like so. Let's see. There we go. So now we can put tape on or glue on, whichever works best for you. And what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to make sure that I've got these lines all. So I'm taking my bone folder and I'm just easing it over the line like so. So it's got a perfect finish. And let's see if this tape is thick enough. Yes, so I'm using 18mm tape, which is probably about 3/4 inches, roundabouts. And a good idea would probably be to do this before you stick your base on. Don't be like me. That one looks a bit narrower. Let me see. I'm going to use a slightly narrower one for the side. Then I'm going to add glue to the inside, because tape overhang is just messy. And this is what I do, because I cut that off like that. I will use that edge on the other side. You just line it up so you don't waste your tape. There we go. Let's just burnish these lines. Okay, so this is going to go on top of here. Right, I think I'm going to stick one small side first. So I'm making sure I have glue right up until that score line. And now we've got to line it up. So let's see. That's why the glue is handy, because it's not going to stick instantly. Okay, that's the one side. And then I'm going to do this side. So make sure everything is nice and straight. Got that one done. Let's do the other side, the other long end. And finally, the other short end. So I'm putting glue there, and there's the base of the box done. I have an idea for this, so, and I hope it's going to work. Right, then the next step is look of the final. Okay, so that's what it looks like, and then start repairing the lid as shown by pasting the chipboards to the pages. So we've got two more pages here, big one and a small one. So I'm going to put live and learn, live and learn. We'll put our tape on first. So there is an angle piece of tape, and I'll look for the one where it lines up. And so we got that side, and then this one now lines up with that side. Seeing that I'm busy with the broad tape, wow, the side is again much broader, so let's just add glue to it when we're done. That one goes there. So I tend to put, if the tape is a little bit narrower, I tend to put the tape on the edge so that the edge remains stuck, and then I put the glue on the inside. So that we've got a nice finish on the edge. That one goes there. So I'm sorry I didn't do this before the time to save time, but it's always nice to see. So we score towards the bubble side, dented side is on the other side. And it's always a good idea to score and burnish these things beforehand, so that you kind of preparing the paper beforehand, then it's not a struggle when you're actually assembling your box or whatever it is that you're making. So that tape. Right. And so there's your dented side, there's your bubble side, and we fold towards the bubble. Fold towards the bubble. Okay, so that's done. Now there's two pieces of chipboard left, and the one is big and the one is full, so I'm guessing that one goes in there and that one goes in there. So let's see what the next step is. So we glue that into that, and start preparing the lid as shown by pasting the chipboard to the pages. So let's do that. So just line it up and center it nicely, both sides. And I'm using a Stamperia's craft glue. It's really nice, doesn't buckle your paper, and it's reasonably priced, goes quite far. You can also use Tombow glue. Okay, then it says, now it looks like they have folded everything over, but I'm going to read ahead first in case it's not the case. Paste both the cuts over each other. Okay, so you've got to fold this, close it up, and then the one fits on the other one to create your lid. So let's do that. So that goes there. And if you do use the bone folder like that to create that fold there, when you fold it over, it's a lot easier, and you get a nice neat edge there. So yeah, I'm going to put some glue, just because we don't have any tape right across. There isn't coverage of tape right through. Now, I'm not a fan of those corners, but I'll live with it for the moment. And I'm going to fold this one over to first check. So this one has got a slight, and this is how you solve that problem. You just fold it in before you do that fold to get rid of that little. I'm actually going to just trim, and I'm taking off literally nothing there, eh? But it eliminates that ugly edge. There's another small piece there. So, and that is just a personal preference. Okay, better. Okay, so one done. Now to do the second one. So okay, I didn't put this one on the edge, so I'm going to put glue there. Do my burnish on the side. Same with this one. So live and learn. let's check the corners first. That one is really badly out, so this is now where it's up to you to fix up those little bits there. Okay, better. See how handy a bone folder is. Bone folder is one of the most essential tools in your kit, guys. Don't have one. Doesn't have to be the expensive one. I'm just gonna trim a little bit off there. Can be the cheaper versions. They range from about 25 Rand up, but it's good to have one in your stash. Right, now it says this goes onto here. Now I'm not going to glue mine down yet because I want to add pattern paper there first. And so that is the outside of the box, and then on the inside these are your pages. Oh, I see, that is the inside. So the pages fit on the small one. The pages fit on here. Okay, making sense. Right, so the pages fit on there. And I'm just going to garnish all my pages. And what you've got to do is, this works like a waterfall, so you will have to center your pages nicely on that thing there and place one next to the other. I'm going to pause this video so I can put the tape on, otherwise it's going to be too long, and then I'll come back. Okay, I'm back. So I have decided to just glue this down because this is the inside of the album, and to me it didn't matter that it was white. So I'm guessing that it goes like this, so that the nice side is on the outside. Okay, so you are going to need to center that quite nicely. Good idea to use a wet glue so that you have a few minutes of time to move things around. And now we have to stick down our pages, and it works like a waterfall. So I'm gonna give myself a bit of wiggle room with glue. So this is a process of now eyeballing it. So I'm gonna start right on the edge because I'm not sure how much space there is. So there's one. And what I have done off camera is I have burnished, and I have really burnished this very well. So that you need to do that because your pages will lie nice and flat in your album if you score and burnish that well. So like you do a waterfall, this will sit next to each other like that. I should have done my little trick to check if it's lined up. Okay, that's good enough. So we've got that one. So this is what I normally do. I take a little piece off and line it up. And then I bring this down first to see if it's in line, because if it's not, you've got like a bit of wiggle room to, so it's not the whole piece that's stuck down. You've got a tiny bit of wiggle room there to make sure that it's straight. Let's see. Still, it's gonna be out by a millimeter, so it's not gonna make a difference, but yes, I'm trying to be as good as I can. So let's see now. There we go, that's better. So just line that one up there. Pull out the tape. Okay. Just a tiny bit difficult with the camera stuck in the middle of your face, so I'm gonna wing it. Okay, it's good enough. Handmade. 3 more pages. And now Shafiq disturbed me, so I forgot to do my line up thing, and it's a little bit off. Hey, sorry about that. See, it's gone skew. I'm gonna live with it. I think I'm just gonna put this page this way and see if it works. If it doesn't, I'll just pull it out. Okay, so there is our pages, which fits into the box like so. Oh, I think this is so cool. And now the rest of it is your handle. But now I am kind of thinking I rather want to use stone paper for my handle so that it's more sturdy with brads. But I'm going to show you anyway how it's done. So let's see. Crease the strip of the belt internally as shown. So I'm guessing this is the strip of the belt. So now there's 2 ears. I don't know if we're supposed to join it. Okay, that's the handle there. But for me, this isn't good enough. I'm going to use a stone paper handle. And so I'll just keep this as a sample for the size. And I have no clue what these are for. I must have missed out on it somewhere. Small connector times 2. I don't know where the small connector was supposed to go. Maybe on the inside here. Oh, at the bottom of the box, guys, at the bottom of the box. So I missed out on a step. But that's okay. The box is secure. So remember, at the bottom of the box, where you on the inside. I don't think it's necessary actually. So yeah, there we go. Recollection box. And this is what the cover looks like. And that is using some of Icraft's, and I can't think of them. I think it's the Rose World collection, which is a beautiful collection. It comes in an 8x8 and a 12x12 paperback, and the 8x8 paperback will be good enough for this one, but I have other plans for this one. I shall reveal all in the near future. And that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this session. Until next time, see you in cyberspace. Bye now.